Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of SmartHacks. My name is Gary, and today we'll be looking at how to overlay video clips, effects, and transitions to a sequence using Adobe Premiere Pro CC. Take a look at this opening concept. Can you guess how this effect was created? The first thing we'll do is work out the timing on all the clips starting with the audio. Double-click the master audio already on your sequence timeline. We want the visual effect to happen the first time the snare drum is hit. I prefer to use the mouse to quickly scrub, but you can also use the J and L keys to rewind and fast forward respectively. Then I use the left and right arrow keys to move the playhead one frame at a time to the precise location where the sound occurs. Tap the M key on the keyboard to add a green marker. Now let's open the Boxing 2 video in the Dan Dolph Boxing folder. Scrub to the point in the clip where the glove impacts his head and tap the M key to add another marker. Let's drag this clip to the sequence on the V1 track, noting the position of the marker. We can readjust the track alignment by dragging it until the markers snap together. When played back, the punch should land at the same time the snare drum is hit. Next, open the smoke cloud video. It's the fourth clip in the Adobe stock folder. I want to set the in point of this clip 3 frames after it begins. Shift I to jump to the in point. Press the right arrow key 3 times and tap the letter I to set the new in point. Now scrub to the end of the first explosion and tap the O key to set the out point. Last, let's drag this clip to the sequence on the V2 track and line it up with our previous marker. Like Photoshop, each track is a layer and we can control things like blend mode and opacity. Switch to editing view by going to Window, Workspaces, and choose Editing. With the smoke cloud clip selected on the timeline, activate the Editing Controls panel by clicking it or Shift 5 on your keyboard. Change the blend mode to lighten. Shift 7 to bring up the effects panel. Now add a tint filter by typing tint into the search field of the effects panel. Drag the tint effect onto the cloud clip. Because our background is dark, we can choose any light color to map the white to. I chose a red color by using the eyedropper and clicking on the red part of the background. Next, we need to reposition the smoke cloud to line up with the point of impact. On the Effect Controls panel, click and drag left or right on the numbers next to position. These are X and Y coordinates of your active track. Adjust the position so the center of the explosion happens close to the center of impact. Now let's fade out the effect. As you start to type additive in the search area, look for additive dissolve under video transitions. Drag the additive dissolve effect to the end of the cloud clip on the sequence. Now, scrub the preview to see if it looks good. Let's adjust the length of the clip so that it's shorter. You can adjust the duration of the transition as well by clicking and dragging its in point. The last step is to knock out the color of the background video when the punch lands. Select the Boxing 2 clip in the sequence and activate the effect controls. Now add the color balance effect. Drag the filter onto the Boxing 2 clip. Press Shift I to jump to the beginning of the clip, and we're going to add a keyframe by clicking stopwatch icon next to saturation and leave it set at 0. Jump to the first marker we set by pressing Shift M. Now set saturation to -100. If everything went okay, your clip should look like this. We've just scratched the surface of what Adobe Premiere effects and transitions can do, but hopefully this gives you some inspiration on adding some cool features to your videos. See you next time on SmartHacks.